Be honest, are you eating low carb, doing all the right things, and you're still not losing weight? You've cut sugar, you skipped the bread, you haven't looked at a potato in weeks, yet the scale not budging. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why your low carb diet may be working against you and your metabolism, and how a simple carb cycling strategy can restart your fat loss without ruining your metabolism and destroying your hormones. But first, let's talk about the symptoms of a low carb diet. It has stopped working. If you're experiencing any of these, and there are plenty of others, but these are the big ones, then you know it's time to maybe start eating carbs again, and you're probably not going to get an argument from you. If you've hit a weight loss plateau, that's a big one. Or if you start gaining weight again, happens all the time. You go low or no carb for 3 to 6 weeks, you see great results, and then wait a minute, weight stops coming off and you actually start gaining. Cravings, your body's trying to tell you something. This happens a lot of times at night. Those late night cravings. Low energy is a big one. Brain fog, that type of thing. No energy to work out. And a lot of these are kind of feed off each other. Like you have trouble sleeping, or low quality sleep leads to low energy, leads to cravings, and leads to hormonal imbalances. Also, if you're cold, especially your extremities. So these are the big ones. Weight loss plateau is probably the biggest one here. So if you are experiencing any one of these, and most people do after going to low or no carb, this goes for women especially, because they tend to have more of a negative metabolic reaction to going no carb for too long. So when you go low or no carb, long-term, 3 key hormones take the biggest hit. First, leptin. Leptin is produced by fat cells that tell your brain that you're essentially fed. But when carbs drop, leptin drops too, and your brain essentially thinks that you're starving. So it slows down your metabolism and clings onto that stored fat, where that's what you actually want to try to get rid of. So lower carbs, lower leptin equals more hunger and a slow metabolism. The next hormone is T3, thyroid hormone. Your thyroid needs carbs to convert inactive thyroid T4 into active T3 thyroid hormone. If you don't have any carbs, if the body doesn't have any carbs, that means less T3, and that equals sluggish metabolism. And then finally, insulin. Low insulin, of course, is great for fat loss, but when it's too low for too long, your muscles can't refuel, and your workouts and your energy suffers. So remember, muscle tissue, or metabolically active tissue, is the biggest fat-burning tissue that your body has. So if you don't have any of that, if it's starting to deplete, then you're going to have a harder time burning that fat off. And you lose strength, and your body ends up fighting against you. Bottom line, carbs aren't the enemy, and timing is everything. Now let's talk about the fix. That's where carb cycling comes into play. It's essentially a strategy that keeps burning fat all day long without crashing your hormones and destroying your metabolism. So instead of staying low or no carb every single day, you rotate days. For example, you have 3 different days of carb cycling. You have your high carb, which refeeds your leptin and your thyroid. You have medium carb, which burns stored fat. It keeps your metabolism high. I'll go over exactly what these days look like. And then you have low, no carb days, where you get that deep fat burning and the insulin reset. So by inserting those high carb days, 2 times a week probably is the best, especially if you're recovering from low carb for too long. It tells your body, hey, we're not starving. It's safe to keep burning fat. So high carb days are, you're looking at potatoes, starches, rice, gluten-free grains. I say gluten-free because I created a metabolic cycling, which is a form of carb cycling that focuses on quality and that type of stuff. And then medium carb, you're eating like high fiber fruits, some starchier vegetables like carrots, squash, that type of thing. And then low, essentially no carb. You don't want to eat any carbs on these days. And then high carb, medium carb days, those are your workout days. The workouts, you're fueling your body with the carbs, with fruits, starches, and some grains. Medium, so you're trying to work out at least 3 or 4 times a week. You can work out on medium carb days too. So you want 2 high carb days, 1 or 2 medium, and then 2 or 3 low. So let's do just a quick recap. If you've hit a plateau on low carb, if you feel tired, inflamed, or just kind of stuck, If your hormones and you feel it, your metabolism is just out of whack, carb cycling is the strategy that gives you freedom, flexibility, sustainability, and better yet, results. You can reset and repair your metabolism just by simply adding more carbs. Put together a free 7-day carb cycling meal plan that you can get in the description. It has a weekly breakdown, grocery lists, ideas for high, medium, and low carb. If you want to take it a step further, I've created a 3-week carb cycling or metabolic cycling plan that thousands of people, mostly women, have gone through, and you can read the success stories on the link for that below too. Hope this video helped. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos about carb cycling, health in general, intermittent fasting. Essentially what I like to do is take diets and then I healthify them. I started doing it with keto, metabolism, carb cycling, all different types of diets. I like to take them and then make them extra healthy. And there is no like one size diet fits all. Carb cycling is probably my favorite way to eat, but I also like intermittent fasting, metabolic fasting as I like to call it. And so there you have it. If you have any questions, I am always in the comment section. If not, see you for the next video.